Morning. I just wanted to show everyone this road I'm on. I am so up here. So it's a hidden road. Dan's been telling me to come up this road for a couple of years, and it turns out I'm literally 500 yards from my driveway to this road. You can barely see it. It's amazing. It's like you got to go up there. So now I'm on about my 5th or 6th mile, and it's all this, but you can slowly see the trees are starting to come in. There's patches up there. Hopefully it's good. I have this great feeling about this. It's weird. Sometimes I don't have that, and like today, and sometimes I don't have that and it's the best day I ever had, but today I really feel like this is good because of how remote it is. Like, there's no way. And the cool thing is I live, just miles over there. So maybe I can get these guys to come down and visit me. You never know of what's going on because I live with a bunch of horses. They make noises all the time. But I haven't tried to gift or anything at the trailer. Maybe I should. My overall goal one day, if I can keep this going, would be to get a property. A very inexpensive one. I just want a property that has, that are surrounded by big trees and Bigfoots. And if I can do that, I can bring this to the next level. And that's nothing I need to do right away. I'm just thinking, in a couple of years or something. I would love to do something like that. All right, over now. I'm going to keep going up this road. I have no plans. This was I'm kind of winging this today, just to see how it goes. Check this out. So I'm just getting to my first trees. I'm going to keep going, but I want to show you. It's a real combo. I've never even been in a forest like that before. And then check this out on the corner. There's no doubt. Look how strategically well hidden this X was placed. You see it? There's no doubt about it. It's theirs. No one will argue. Some timestamps on that. Look at that. That's a really, really good sign. You can't beat that. See, here's the thing, guys. I'm just trying to constantly point out. I'm not trying to keep doing videos from the road, but I do want to give you an idea of how I'm doing it. And, you just, in a million years, would never notice that. Unless you were doing it every day. Or you were one of you guys that watches me do it every day. I don't mean that with an ego at all, but I'm telling you, people's eyes just don't catch it, and I've been just training myself, so that tells me that's really good. And the weird thing is, it looks like an X made out of pine trees in aspens, so good sign. Let's keep going. Just showed you this the other day. That's how I found Bigfoot Universe, except it was way bigger. I think the size of the bend tells you how big it's going to be back there. I'm seeing really good here, you guys. Look at this. It's so pretty in the aspens with the green grass. I'm actually kind of just trying to find a place to take a look around. There's a game trail there. Look at that bend back there. You'd be surprised that I zoom like this. I try to keep it steady if I can at the timestamps that we'll get. All right, I'm gonna go up a little bit further. I love being in the aspens. It's so pretty in there, but they typically don't make the main worlds in there. So I'm gonna keep going here. I'm seeing all the signs on the side. In there you can see there's leaners, really good ones. You see that one? See, look how dark it is compared to the rest of the forest. Man, I just washed the truck, you guys. This is one of the problems. It never ends. The expenses involved are just ridiculous. I gotta wash the car all the time. I gotta, the gas is crazy, and insurance. It just never stops. You see, they have a lot of leaners in there. Ooh, look, see, look behind if you were to keep going. It's a great forest back there. That's what I'm kind of looking for right now. I wouldn't mind walking through the aspens to something like that. Give me a second. This is brutal. I didn't pick it. Okay, here's my thing. People ask me, please just tell us, because I don't ever say anything. Well, sometimes I do pick a spot based on, wow, there's a structure, there's an X, whatever, but typically not. I'll keep driving past all that stuff until it happens to me. And typically when it happens, I don't see anything. I'm like, where's the structure? It's like, I just get this, stop here, this is perfect. Come here. Believe that or not, I try not to say that stuff because I don't even believe it. So let's see if I'm right. There's something up here. I don't know. I am starting to see out here a ton of disturbances right here. This is like there's like a hangout right here. You guys, look at this. I think it is, because I don't see any game. I don't see any scat. It's all them, I think. But it's strange because normally if I see that there's some kind of a wallow, but I do see a weird tree, other weird trees. And hopefully in these pine trees it pays off, because that really, really was hard. I just go with it and it's never failed me. Give me a sec. That is an absolute mind blower right there. Could not see that till just now. Till I turned that corner. I was showing you that disturbed area. You can't see from the road, or even as close as I was just 20 feet behind me. And you turn past these little aspens right there and boom. You guys, that is something special. I think I found, I gotta tell you, the vibes, the feelings. I gotta get the goosebumps. I don't know if you can see them. I mean, the hairs are one thing, but it's unbelievable. Let's go check it out. Look at that X. You guys, that may be one of the best I've ever seen. One of the best. That is top 5, 10 for sure. Look at that. See, when you see a scale like that, I already know. See, when I see an X like that, they don't just make an X like that and do little tiny things. There's a big world up here somewhere. Give me a second. So this is underneath the X. Pretty amazing, right? You have a symmetrical X that wind made, and then you have all this stuff. Wind didn't make it. And there's your third, right there. Oh no, that's one of your main X's. Here's your third. Wow. All right, let me get in here. Well, you know what? Let's walk in here a little bit together. Of course, it goes without saying, as always, in the best spots, the view. There's always a view. Now it's windy, and it's actually a little chilly. I'm very high up right now. The amazing part is, you can't get here from there, but I live just miles that way, down through all these mountains, and then you go down, and I'm right there. So hopefully these guys will come to the trailer. That's all I can hope for. Give me 1 second. I had to get a shot of that X from this side. See how it's framed? I see this all the time. Sometimes amazingly perfectly. Where's my finger? Right there. The two outsides. So, and the X is in between. This is something good here. They really are taking the time. Let me show you something. Try that. All kinds of ground cover and blockage. Look, brand new. That's well, I mean, it's not new, but it's blatantly been put there. This is good. This makes me very happy. No, I don't know. I mean, it could just be this spot. I'll get up here and there's nothing else. I gotta try to get to the top. See what's going on here. You know, it's this patch of pines in the middle of aspens. This is all aspens to the right and left. So maybe, I'm really hoping it's more than just here and up. I'm really hoping by the looks of it, it just has to be. It's too good. It's too big. These are big Sasquatch doing these. Flower. Whoa, sorry about that. You guys, I'm not doing that. What's going on? I'm completely zoomed out. Are they right here with me? Are you guys here with me right now? Please just give me like a whistle. Something. You guys, it's blurry. Look, I can unblurry it if I zoom out. Watch, if I zoom in, it goes blurry. Zooming back out, blurry. Just as I got here on this X. No joke. Like, let me see if we can get a spot. Right here, let's do a 360. It's gonna be annoying if you're on full screen. I can't do a 360 like that. Let me turn the camera off. All right, so that took about 5 minutes. There's nothing wrong with my camera. I haven't moved. I'm still standing within 2 feet of where that happened to me with the blur. You can believe what you want, but something was going on right here. It's the energy that affects the camera. I used to think that was crazy. You know, people are like, they turned my camera off. My battery drained. I'm like, shut up. You know, but that's part of the problem with the outside world. This is a slow process, Sasquatch is. Even as a believer, you know, just as a watcher of videos and stuff, it's a accumulated knowledge. Nobody, I swear to God, nobody's got there quick. You know, like to the level that we're at now. It takes a while. You know, you got to go through so much to figure things out. It's so difficult and out of our thinking. The big boys. Just take a look into that X there. That's where I was getting blurred. You guys have to understand we have timestamps that sometimes we don't show, and we've had Sasquatch, you know, right here, you know, right next to me, standing there, looking right at me, and I can't see him with my eyes. I mean, our military does it now, right? It's called light bending. We make our soldiers invisible with clothes. Wonder where they got that idea from. Give me a sec. Look at that son of a gun. Couple random blue tags up here too, which is really weird. It's really strange. The outskirts of this place, there's 2 of them so far that I've seen. It's not for cutting, it's for marking. You know, they didn't really even want anyone to see that one. And it's on the furthest outskirt tree as you walk out of the aspens. I just document that because I see it over and over again. Oh, so let me show you this bend. Look at this thing. Look at this. Look how long it is. And then it goes in there and twists and gets wedged. Sorry. Look at that. This stump's just in the air. See it too much. I see that. Dan will tell you exactly the same thing. No, it's a little different situation, but it's the same exact thing. It's one of the first structures we're checking out. It's by the totem pole in Bigfoot universe. And I'll bet you it's still there like that too. Something really crushed that. Looks like somebody sits here, puts his feet there and kicks it. Up higher, here we go. Ooh, this is interesting. So you got that thing, and then the ground here is interesting. Just sitting here, just hanging out. There's an incredible leaner in that tree, which makes me very suspicious. Over now. Wow. It keeps going further than I thought. I'm hoping to get some kind of level ground, a place where they can, you know, really call home. There's no question they're all over this hill. I've never had a blurry situation without zooming before on this camera. I had that crazy event last year on the zap day when I got zapped, whatever I called it. My camera went crazy every time I tried to zoom in on them. I could see them with my eyes. I would try to zoom in. They were letting me see them. But they were like, nope, You can see us, the camera cannot. It was crazy. And they still got, some people still got the timestamps from like a minute before that happened. I can't wait to get back there. It's coming soon. In fact, I'm gonna have Dan check the gates today, see if they opened early. Because he lives nearby. That's a really nice, I was gonna say double, but there's actually is a third at the bottom. Now we're getting to our squares. You know, the wallows. I got X's, really pretty structures. I'm trying to figure out what this all is. It's a very thin piece of forest, you know, in the middle of, you know, square miles of forest. So I'm thinking, I don't even know how far it goes that way. I think a good 20-something miles, because I saw a sign that said something 21 miles. That's a long drive. Look at this. Place rock. Ooh, perches. I'm sorry, this looks a little bit more like of a permanent hangout. Look at that. Yeah, it is a triple. It's always a triple. Dan, triple trees. Dan, you should be proud you made that word. You made it and it stuck. Triple trees. Someone said me the other day, like, Mark, you know, congratulations, you've come up with words that people are using in other videos. I was like, really? That's pretty cool. Because, I mean, it is cool. I mean, but I made the example of I stole wallow from Rio because I didn't steal it. I just, you know, it just stuck. It was one of those words that just stuck. Look at this. I told you this was going to be good here. Look at this. I don't say that till it's actually really good, but I told you. Yeah, because Rio started saying, you know, back in the day, would say wallow, and it just kind of stuck with me. Works. It's not the definition, but guess what it is here. And one day you look up wallow, it'll say Bigfoot area. Look. See how these are off the ground? That's actually amazing right there. It's amazing. And I don't know if I have seen that. I have seen it, but God, hardly ever when they have a beautiful arch like that. That's incredible. Look at how many are piled up right there. It's like almost like a lumber yard for doing structures right there. They dragged them and piled them, and they're going to do more. Look, off the ground completely. All the way down. It doesn't touch. It's amazing. Give me a sec. Strange pile of dirt. Really strange. If it's from where a tree came up, the tree's not there anymore. Very strange. The other thing I noticed too, they love to have like old burnt pieces of wood laying around. And on top of this pile, quite a coincidence. Look at this one that goes in the tree. Yeah, you could barely see it standing next to it yet. It's done for a reason. You know, it's not done. Certain things aren't done for decorations. They're done for something else. Whew, man, I'm going to be here all day. I was planning on going out. Hope my cat's going to live. Because I don't have the proper power yet, and the AC is just doesn't work too long. And it cuts off and it gets so hot in there. You guys, this is all good right here. And the great part about it is it's like highly active good. Where's that break I'm seeing? Right there, there's a break somewhere with a bend. Then you got a bend. See, here's the outskirts. And then what happens? It starts to get a little, I haven't gone straight up yet. I still want to keep going up, but I mean, I wanted to look at the sides. And what happens? It starts to get dog manning again. Pushed into the trees there. You went from huge, large scale, just to 100 yards away on the outskirts, smaller. I don't know. I could be completely off on this, you guys. But these vibes I get tell me, no, you're exactly right. I just don't know what. I just know that it's up there. They do their own little. Ooh, another giant pile of dirt. Another giant pile of dirt. Without a tree. Like there's no tree. Look how marked this is. Ooh, look at this. Little mini lumber pile. You guys, I'm telling you, up there is going to be special. I am so thankful, this be the word, that I am standing here right now. Sorry, guys, I broke one of your sticks. Look. It's a little mini lumber yard. Because they were doing stuff like this. Now, this whole big giant pile of dirt really gets me. And they put another stick on top of it. This was clearly put on top so you don't see these piles of dirt. Or, to camouflage. What is that? There's no doubt it's been piled up. I can see the rocks that have been turned up from underneath. Remember, guys, I was an excavator for 20 years. I know what piles of dirt look like. I know what they look like 5 years later. And they always have the rocks that were underground. Those rocks were underground. And something is dug here, made a giant pile, and then piled it up on top. Could that be a grave? I don't know. And I'm never going to find out. I can tell you that right now. I would never, ever do it. Because I think I just kind of know not to. So I have cell reception here, which is awesome. But it's like borderline 3 bars. I try to do a live video. I really want to do a live video today and just say hi, everybody. I'm just going to sit down and just chill out with everybody. On the coolest structures ever. That's how I do it. I can't sit at my desk and talk to you, but if I can sit down in the middle of like this incredible wallow, which you'll see I was in, I can do it. I'm energized. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's talk. You know what I mean? I got to be here for my magic. I'm not a public speaker by any means. My parents both are, and and so is my sister. Like, they could speak so well in front of everybody, in front of 1 million people if they wanted to, and everyone would love it. I'd be like, I gotta go. I'm not a public speaker, so I'm already fading right into Dogman world when I want to go up. But this is great. This is great. It's because I think up there, every time I look there, I get goosebumps. I just look that way, and I can't see anything, but I don't know. I just know that, it's that Washington statey. Well, you know what? It's Colorado statey. But, there's those, I get sent pictures, these amazing pictures of structures in Washington state. I wish that guy I can't remember his name, that sent me those pictures last year off the side of the road would contact me again, because, oh my God, I want to go to that spot. There's something that draws me to that picture so much. You guys, it's all going on right up there. Let's go see what's happening. I can't see any structures. I just know they're there. I can feel it. Give me a sec. Okay, right on top of the other dirt piles. This one I'm not going to have to convince you of. You can blatantly tell all of those was underneath. And I think you would think it was from a tree, but I don't think so. Because there's no tree here. There is, but it's like 30, 40 years old. Those rocks clearly came from underground. Do they dig out from other places? Because we know they're in the ground, right? Do they dig out from other places? By the way, I'm one of the few people that really, I think, know that for sure. Beyond filming eyeballs in the ground. I was there for a reason. Different video. Blatant. I don't know what it is. It does look like the dirt from there. Again, I'm not going to find out. What am I going to do? What if a baby Sasquatch had its baby died or something and they buried it? What if that wasn't grandma? And I'm digging that up, I'm not afraid. It's more of a respect thing. I care so much So much. By the way, this is what I've been following the whole way up. There's so many footprints here. Oh yeah, stage 2 looks amazing. By the way, I didn't come prepared today because I was going to do an investigation, and then when I got those feelings in the car, I was like, oh my God. Oh yeah. Yes. Look at that. Remember, this is what I do, okay? For whether it's for myself or everybody, structures. It's for myself first. It's what I'm supposed to be doing. I know it sounds silly, but they want, it might take a couple years, I don't know, but they want people to see this. It's very important to them. Where, you know, it might be cool for us for a while, but look at this. It'd be cool if I can get a live video going there, let's see. Stage 2. I'm telling you, I got these strange piles of dirt. I got the most amazing first section. Nothing yet, except the goosebumps. It's a big pile of poop. And the goosebumps and my hairs are standing up, and they have not stopped since I got here. Bigfoot tree. Look how there's nothing here on the ground. You see the disturbances? Look how dark. Whew. I've never had so much energy going through. Well, I have. That's not true. But not this year, and I'm like, man, am I feeling it right now. And it's not just because of that crazy structure back there in this place, it's just, I'm feeling it. It is because of that, but not just. Poop. You know, I find it funny on videos. People always try to find the nice word for, you know, for number 2. Look, it's poop. Okay, you mean that's not a bad word. We say it to our kids. Did you go poopy? You know, it's like, it's poop. It's not scat. It's not. I mean, come on. Let's stop trying to be politically correct. That's one of the points I make in my videos, you guys. I just want it to be us walking through the forest. That's it. You know, I'm not trying to be some educational leader who can speak well. That'd be nice, but it's not gonna happen. Look at that son of a bitch. Look at this area here. I mean, the footprints and the disturbances are crazy. Some of the big scale trees. And then they got that. You guys, I see that all the time, but never, hardly ever with that many trees and that big. So let's go there. And I'm loving this. This is like Bigfoot universe, like the way the forest looks. Something up here is really, really good. I don't know about on this one thing, but this mountain range, oh, I'll be back. I'll be back. I probably won't even go the other way. This is the forest I'm looking for. And I haven't even begun. This is my first attempt at this. Wait till I figure this place out. Look, don't get used to these. I've told you this is my favorite thing. You guys, the leaners are incredible. There's not a leaner in the world that you could show me and I wouldn't know if it was them or not. Look, here's a perfect example. Follow that tree. Look how that tree hits that tree and goes straight up like that. These are my favorite structures, right here. That's my favorite thing to see. Look how straight that one is. See that one right there? My favorite thing, look at the break. It never stops. This is one of the advantages of being here. You know, I've thought about, because, you know, I don't bring a lot of people out. I don't even know who's coming out. It's all miscombobulated now. So I don't even know who's coming, who's not. But I've thought about just doing like 2. Like, well, I was talking to Nico today. He's definitely coming. But Nico's become a friend of mine. I feel like I owe him anyway. We got to a great place, but I want to show him more. And this might be a great place to take him. Oh, good sign. Good sign. I got a crow right on top. No, stay with me. No, stay with me. He flew away. That's not a good sign. I like when they stay with me, because crows don't want anything to do with you. All right, I'm gonna start a new clip and we're gonna check out this colossal. Hold on. First off, look at the giant lumber yard. It's incredible. They're all huge scales. Look at this bad boy. And they all go to the same place. I see it over and over and over, and typically that's where they'll cloak. I'm not seeing it there today, but you always want to look at the top of that, because what all that does is brings all those trees are bringing super energy up there. Just trust me on that one. Look at that. We're gonna look closer at that. See the double? Look at the double. The fork. And it doesn't stop. I got more behind me. I really want you to get a look at this place. Look at the triangle. The triangle's the ultimate. You know you're in the right place. I don't care what you're seeing. If you're seeing triangles and you're seeing those perfect straight leaners like that, like this one right here, you're in the middle of Bigfoot. Sasquatch. I just begged and pleaded with them. I'm like, you guys, please, like, just, you know, we give us something good today. I was like, you guys want to do YouTube live? That's what I said to them. It was funny. And I can't, so far, I haven't been able to, I have reception, but I haven't been able to get the YouTube live to come up yet. Just want to do a 5-minute video just to say hi to everybody, let them know I'm still serious about this. I'm still doing it, and then I have to wait 24 hours to see the video. Like, this is amazing. Look at all the forks. Just get one more close look up there. Remember, we're not always dealing with 10-foot tall creatures here. We've been getting 8-inch tall ones as well. Look at this. No way to make any disturbances on this ground. It's so hard. Look at that. Apologies. That's what they say. And I was watching. Have you guys ever watched Spartacus? Please message me if you've watched Spartacus. Be like, I've just to tell me you've done it on Netflix. Well, it used to be Stars, but then it became Netflix. Best show. Just start at the beginning and watch it. It's one of the best shows ever created in the history of the world, I think. I mean, it's just, you'll never be bored. It's graphic warning, though. You will see penises, unfortunately. But it's just all part of that era, you know? Look at that. Spartacus. What I've been watching lately, it's pretty funny. It takes about 2 seasons to really start to laugh, but what was that show? It was on like 8 years ago. I can't remember the name of it now. Oh, Parks and Recreation. It's like a show I would never think I would watch, and I've been today. I was actually this morning when I was having coffee, I was watching it, and it was funny. Like Rob Lowe's on it, and that other actor that's with Will Ferrell sometimes. It was really good. You can see the walking. Give me 1 second.